If it happens that you find less than you hoped for at the start, you can't find any kindness in your foolish brother's heart, and you can't find holy water 'cause the well has gone dry, do you shake your head and cry out at the blue umbrella sky? If you're hurting and you're certain it's just more than you can stand, proclaim liberty and justice everywhere throughout the land. Listen, people, can't you see it? Time to open up your eyes. The truth is so damn clear, it isn't wearing no disguise. Oh, the preacher, he's my teacher, and he said the end has come. But I know the Lord, and I don't think he could be so numb. From the mountains to the oceans, everybody take my hand, proclaim liberty and justice everywhere throughout the land. Proclaim liberty and justice everywhere throughout the land. Listen, people, can't you see it? Everyone open your eyes. Truth is so clear, it ain't wearing no disguise. Oh, the preacher, he's my teacher, and he said the end has come. But I know the Lord, and I don't think the Lord could be so numb. From the mountains to the oceans, everybody take my hand, proclaim liberty and justice everywhere throughout the land. Oh, liberty and democracy don't come easily. Oh, do 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 do. from the mountains to the oceans. Everybody, take my hand, proclaim a liberty and justice everywhere throughout the land. Alan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Carmela Bat Arya Leib. Kyla. All right. Hey Miriam, how are you? Rebecca. Yeah. I want to do one quick thing. Let me just do this because I'm not sure I like this thing here. File new tab. Whoops. Stream. There we go. No, do we do this? That's not what I wanted to do either. I'll get it together. 1 second. There we go. Open in browser. Okay, there we go. Now I can go one more time and do this. Now we're cooking. Shabbat Shalom, Joseph. Shabbat Shalom. Good to see you all. Anyway, and I'm very sorry about Alan's mom. Let me do another song for you. I don't want to do this because I don't remember it, so it's a good reason not to do it. Oh. I changed the strings on my guitar, so I don't think that's going to make any difference, but... I gotta do this. I can't do it with a pick. When you're dancing with the angels, there's some questions you'll be asked. What'd you do for your brothers and sisters in the life that will have passed? Were you kind to every person? Did you lend a helping hand? Till you're dancing with the angels, know before whom you will stand. So be sincere, be forgiving, be humble, selfless too. Be strong and have compassion, be steadfast and be true. Be gentle of spirit, seek wisdom every day. Guard your tongue from saying hurtful things you know you shouldn't say. 'Cause when you're dancing with the angels, there's some questions you'll be asked. What'd you do for your brothers and sisters in the life that will have passed? Were you kind to every person? Did you lend a helping hand? Until you're dancing with the angels, know before whom you will stand. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. You gotta count all your blessings, pay your debts and your dues. Don't you ever judge another, walk a mile in their shoes. 'Cause when you're dancing with the angels, there's some questions you'll be asked. What you do for your brothers and sisters in the life that will have passed? Were you kind to every person? Did you lend a helping hand? Until you're dancing with the angels, know before whom you will stand. Biddim-doo-doo-doo. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Bidum-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, be sincere, be forgiving, be humble, selfless too. Be strong and have compassion, be steadfast and be true. Oh, 'cause when you're dancing with the angels, there's some questions you'll be asked. What you do for your brothers and sisters in the life that will have passed? Were you kind to every person? Did you lend a helping hand? Until you're dancing with the angels, know before whom you will stand. Till you're dancing with the angels, know before whom you will stand. I think the strings sound good. Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me just move you over here. Let me do that. Oh, there we go. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Let me close that out because that's not working good. This is better. Hi, Dongam Lee. Nice to see you. Brian, Rabbi Brian is here. And, of course, Tucson Jim. Great to see you. Great that you're all here. So tonight, Simchat Torah, Shemini Atzeret. Yes. Let's do another song. I don't want to do that. We could do these spiritual things. I don't know if I want to do. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. But you're hearing me, so that's not good. That's not good to talk to yourself if everybody can hear you. This might be fun. Except it's not. No. I think I'll use my pick now. It's firefly in the forest. It's a lightning strike on the sea. It's an ember always glowing. And it's in you and it's in me. It's sundown on the horizon. It's moon glow at your feet. It's starlight up in heaven. It's in you, and it's in me. When the darkness hangs around, day and night, night and day, there's a spark waiting for you to help you find the way. candle in the desert. It's a twinkle your soul can see. There's a lamp forever burning, and it's in you, it's in me. Ooh. When the darkness hangs around, day and night, night and day, there's a spark waiting for you, oh, to help you find the way. It's a candle in a desert. It's a twinkle your soul can see. There's a lamp forever burning. It's in you, and it's in me, me. It's in you. It's in me, it's in you, it's in me. There's a spark you can see. It's in you, it's in me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's my song Spark from 2003. Just goes to show you, I've been writing songs for a long time. Hi there, Harley. How are you? Hey, Barbara, how are you? Sandy and Saliha and Rabbi Love, everybody who's here. Good evening. I have a little bit more time. Let me do another tune or two. Let's have some fun. These are a little too heavy. Let's do something fun. What is that one? No, I don't want to do that. You know, I was watching. There's a series now on. I guess it's Netflix or Amazon. One of them. It's called the Canyon, Laurel Canyon, and the series is about the phenomenon that occurred in the '60s in outside of Los Angeles, in a place called Laurel Canyon. And it's where all of the folk rock. The whole folk rock thing started. You know, everybody, the Monkees, Turtles, Schmirtles, the Doors, the Neil Young, Buffalo Springfield, all these groups, and anyway, this song is called "On Bleecker Street." And it's kind of like it's a reflection on the way things used to be. Because Bleecker Street in New York and McDougal used to be it. Hey, Cantor Denise. On Bleecker Street the beats are gone, the homeless ones are pale and wan, but ghosts remain with shoeless feet, they like to sing on Bleecker Street. On Bleecker Street the teardrops fell, every song would cast a spell, and all the joints would dig the beat. Yeah, it was cool on Bleecker Street. John's Pizzeria still is there, so head on over from Washington Square. The bitter end still makes some heat on Bleecker Street. On Bleecker Street. On Bleecker Street there still is yet a lonely din of much regret, but light shines through, so take a seat and catch a dream on Bleecker Street. Dim 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 dim. On Bleecker Street the teardrops fell, and every song would cast a spell, and all the joints would dig the beat. It was cool on Bleecker Street. John's Pizzeria is still there, so head on over from the square. The bitter end still makes some heat on Bleecker Street. On Bleecker Street. On Bleecker Street there still is yet the lonely din of much regret, but light shines through, so take a seat and catch a dream on Bleecker Street. Yeah, light shines through, so take a seat and catch a dream on Bleecker Street. Yeah, Bleecker Street. New strings are a mixed blessing. When they stay in tune, they're good. But there's something about old strings that feels good on your fingers. So the question is, why bother changing your strings? For this, we turn to the Talmud. No. For this, there's no explanation. Robert, how are you? Good to see Benjamin Ownby. Good to see Devorah Chana. Cantor Stiles, Cantor Heitman. Good to see you. Let's do a piano song. I think I'll do a cover, because you all have earned a cover. You know? Let's do that. Oh, forgive me. Pardon me. Boy, the piano and the headphones. Hey, Robin. I think I'll do I'll do a Sinatra tune. I'm going to do a song I haven't done for you in a couple weeks, but it's my favorite song by Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Kahn. Today I may not have a thing at all, except for just a dream or two. But I've got lots of plans for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. Now it might not seem like spring at all. We're drifting and the laughs are few, but I've got rainbows for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that luck keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you there at my side, I'll soon be turning the tide. Just wait. As long as I've got arms that cling at all, it's you I'll be clinging to, and all the dreams I dream, beg or borrow, oh, some bright tomorrow, they'll all come true, and all my bright tomorrows belong to you. Dum dee dee dum ba dee dee ba dee ba dum doo ba dee ba dum ba dum. Right now it may not seem like spring at all. We're drifting and the laughs are few, but I've got rainbows for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that luck keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you there at my side, I'll soon be turning the tide. Just wait. As long as I've got arms that cling at all, it's you I'll be clinging to, and all the dreams I dream, beg or borrow, oh, some bright tomorrow, they'll all come true, and all my bright tomorrows belong to you. What a song, man. What a song. Hey, Rick, how are you? Larry. Rabbi Rudin is here. Billy Joel is here. Look at that. Miriam wants a Billy Joel song. I just don't, I don't sound good singing Billy Joel. I just don't. Oh, it's time. Whoa. Look at that. Hold on. Well, you know what I didn't do? I have to do something. Give me a second. I have to do that. I've got to add this. 1 second. Yes. Let me do this. See which one is this one. Done. There we go. All right. Okay, kippah on. And blast off. You can't even see that I have a kippah on my head, can you? Well, it's there. Let's do a little bit of, let's light the Shabbat candles. Ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivonu hadlikneh shel Shabbat. Let's add Yom Tov. להדליקנה, ההדליקנה של שבת ויום טוב. Beautiful. Were you singing? I don't know. I don't know if I heard you. Roberto, I didn't hear you. We have a lot to get through tonight because we're going to do a Yizkor service and we're going to do a Simchat Torah service, and we're going to get done in 1 hour. And it's not going to seem hurried. It's going to accomplish all these things. Here we go. Sing with me. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel's shining name. May you be like Ruth and Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May you be, Lord, protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. 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 That was beautifully done, especially Liz. Viola Lizzie is here. She was probably fiddling. She's probably fiddling around even as we speak. Let's sing of the angels. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharim, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malchei Emlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malchei Amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sing HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Again. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tim, read your paper. Looking forward to Sunday. Who else? Rabbi Mackenzie is here. Some of our rabbis and cantors here participated on the high holidays. They were awesome. Let's do L'chadodi. L'chadodi. Nikrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Chadodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu elaham yuchad Adonai, Echad u'shemo echad, L'shema letiveret v'lid hila lecha dodi, lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Chadodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'elam, Gam b'simcha u'b'tzala, Toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, boi chala, boi chala lecha dodi, lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Okay, so tomorrow is officially Shemini Atzeret, right? I keep getting it wrong. It is tomorrow. Tomorrow is Shemini Atzeret, and then Saturday night is a Simchat Torah in the mainstream world. In our world tonight, it's all here. So I'm going to do the Baruch Hu in the style for the festival, which would be the correct way to hear it. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamavorach. Baruch Adonai Hamavorach Leolam Avaed. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Now let's continue with the Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, hear, O humankind, the Lord is God, God is one. Is one, is one, is one. Please read with me in the English. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. I am the Lord your God, who is truth. And now, because we're moving along with the service, we're doing the Chatzi Kaddish. I'm going to do it again for the festival. Yikadal v'yikadash Shemei Rabbah v'yalmad divrach yidutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayei chonu v'yomei chonu b'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael b'gala u'bizman kariv v'imaru amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevorach v'yalam u'lolmei olmayim. Yitbarav v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitiromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dikudsha b'richu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata tamiran b'yalma v'yimru amen. Love these melodies. Let's join together for the Amidah. Ready? Here. Adonai Sifatai Tivta Ufi Agi Tehilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Anora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol v'Zocher Chasdiyavot v'Imahot U'Mevi Geula Livnei v'Neihem L'man Shemo B'Yahava O Melech Ozer Moshiach Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham v'Ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor L'Olam Adonai Michaya Kol Atah Rav L'Hoshia. So now we're going to sing a refrain, one of the verses from Geshem. Geshem means rain, and this is every year I do this for you guys. I don't expect you to remember it, but I do this segment, one of 8 verses, and then there are companion that speaks about rain, because remember in Israel they're optimistic about getting moisture. They need rain for their agriculture. Certainly throughout antiquity. I mean, what it is now is a little different in Israel, obviously. But so these piyutim, this is called Geshem, and it occurs now on Shemini Atzeret, and later on Passover, on the first day of Passover, I'll do the companion piece, Tal. But this is Yizkor of. From Geshem, and the translation is, O God and God of our ancestors, remember Abraham, his heart poured out to you like water. Remember the metaphor, poured out to you, looking for rain, poured out to you, like, right? You blessed him as a tree planted near water. You saved him when he went through fire and water. For Abraham's sake, do not withhold water. Remember Isaac, remember Jacob, Moses, Aaron, Israel's tribes. So here it is. This verse is Zechor Av. Zechor Av נמשך אחריך כמים ברכתו כי עץ שתול על גמים גננתו הצלתו מאש וממים דרשתו וזרעו על כל מים. A lot of verses to sing. That was just one. That was just one. So say Amen at the end of each of these blessings. For a blessing, not for a curse. Everybody say Amen. Very good. And for life, not for death, say Amen. Very good. And for abundance, not for famine, say Amen. Nivracha v'lo likalala לחיים ולא למוות לשובע ולא לרזון. And that is a taste, that's a sample of the Tal service. We now continue. We're going to take out the Torah right now. All right? And we're going to begin our Simchat. We're doing it in reverse order tonight. Saving Yizkor for last. All right? Here we go. Ein kamocha vo Elohim Adonai Ein kemaasecha Malchutecha malchut Kol olamim umshaltecha bechol dor vador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch Le'olam va'ed Adonai oz le'amo yitain Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Avarachamim Heitiva v'irtzonecha et Zion Tivnei Chomot Yerushalayim Ki b'cha levad batachnu Melech el ram v'nisa Adon olami Vayehi binso Aharon vayomer Moshe Kuma Adonai ve'afutzu oivecha ve'anusu misanecha mipanecha. Everybody, I want to invite you all up to the bima. Come on up, everybody. Come on, Rabbi Mackenzie, Ellis Laura, come on. John Dan, come on up here. Just stand down there. I'm in particularly good voice tonight. I know, you know why? Because I didn't warm up. Cantor Heitman and Styles, they're laughing right now. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, U'tevar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael, B'hikdushato. Now we sing tonight Hu Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum V'Chanu, Erech Apayim, V'Rav Chesed V'Yemet, Notzer Chesed Lahalafim, Nosei Avon V'Fesha V'Chata V'Nakeh. Those are the 13 divine attributes of God. Now, we're all standing around on the bima, right? All of you here? You can't see my hands are out of the frame. I have to go like this. Do you see it on the beam? We're up here. I can't go like this. You don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Sing the Shema. Face out. There's 330 people here tonight. I'm making it up, of course. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadlul Adonai Iti, Unerom Ema Shemo Yachdav. Ready? All right, we're all going to process around the 300 and something people. All of us that are on the bima. Here we go. And Torah, 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 Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe. That is not me in the middle, just so you know. I just want you to know that is not me. Not that anything wrong, but that's not me. That's just a picture of some gentleman, possibly a rabbi or a cantor, who is celebrating Simchat Torah with his community. All right? That's what it's. I want you to get that image in your head. So Simchat Torah literally means rejoicing with the Torah. Simchat, rejoicing with the Torah, and it's not mentioned. Simchat Torah is not mentioned in the Torah. Not. Shemini Atzeret is mentioned, the 8th day of the Atzeret, and it was only after sometime in the 11th century, says my source here, that the name Simchat Torah was designated as the name for the 2nd day of Shemini Atzeret. That's all you need to know. Let's continue with Simchat Torah. I would like to invite, let's see. So for tonight, we're going to do 7 hakafot. That means 7 processionals. Here we go. So I'd like to call up all of the... let me call up all the. All right, forgive me about the gender thing. I don't mean any harm. Let's call up all the women, all the ladies. Come on up. Here we go. Very good. You take a Torah. This is all the women over the age of 40. That might be the bulk of my community. Right? That's good. Here we go. Let me do another key. Here we go. Elohei Harachot. So wait a minute. So all the women get a piece of Torah. Either get your own sefer. You have your own sefer Torah. All of you. Very good. Now I'm in front of the line. And I'm gonna do this liturgy, and then we're all gonna process and sing. Get it? But right now we're stationary. Elohei Harachot Hoshiana. Bochein levavot hatzlichana, goel chazak aneinu, v'yom kareinu. That's what it would have looked like in Eastern Europe, maybe, or down in Williamsburg. And so now we're going to process. Let's sing this song. Dance. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehakacho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehakacho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Okay, that was exhausting. I don't know about you, but I'm already exhausted. We got a bunch more to go. So we just danced around. We gave kids a bunch of sugar, and their heads are exploding already. Here we go. This is the second hakafa. Dover tzedakot, Haoshiana, Hadur bilvusho, Hatzlichana, Ovatik v'chasid aneinu ve'om kareinu. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. Everybody, anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. Here we go, we're dancing. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. Now we're walking around. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. That's not me. But here we go. Let's sing a song. Lo yisa goy el goy cherem, lo yilmadu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherem, lo yilmadu od milchama. Again, yisa goy el goy cherem, lo yilmadu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherem, Yilmadu od milchama. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to bring up the second group of people. So that was all men over the age of 40. I hope you enjoyed that processional. Let's do the third hakafa. Now we're going to get all the women younger than 40. Come on up. Okay. You hear? Get the Torah? Here we go. Zach vayashar Hoshiana, Chomel dalim hatzlichana, to metiv aneinu me'om kareinu. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. Everybody sing. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. Here we go. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. We're processing. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. That's what we're holding. Look. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to sing. Ushe'avte mayim b'sason mimayne Yeshua. She'avte mayim b'sason mimayne Yeshua. Mayim, 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 mayim. Hi mayim b'sason. Mayim, 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 mayim. Hi mayim b'sason. Hey, hey, hey. She'avte mayim b'sason mimayne Yeshua. Notice the connection. Joyfully shall you draw water. What? We're talking. We did the whole thing on Geshem, right? All right. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Moving right along. The fourth hakafa. So what do? We do now. A women younger than 40. Here we go. Yodea machshavot Hoshiana, Kabir v'naor hatzlichana, Lovesh tzedakot aneinu ve'om kareinu. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. That's not me. But let's sing as we go along, as we're dancing around. Hoshia et hamecha, uvorech et nachlatecha, ureim, 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 ureim v'nasim, ad ha'olam. Hoshia et hamecha, uvorech et nachlatecha, ureim, 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 ureim v'nasim, v'nasim ad ha'olam. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to move right along. We're going to have. So what do I got? All right. Anybody who's wearing the color, who's wearing a beige color, come on up. Very good. And here we go. Melech olamim Hoshiana. Na'or v'adir hatzlichana, somech noflim anenu ve'om kareinu. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. Anenu, anenu ve'om kareinu. Ready? Let's sing. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Very good. Everyone who is not wearing beige, come on up, come on up. Ozer Dalim, Hoshiana, Podeo Matzil, Hatzlichana, Tzur Olamim Aneinu, V'yom Kareinu. Anenu, Anenu, V'yom Kareinu. Anenu, Anenu, V'yom Kareinu. Everybody, Anenu, Anenu, V'yom Kareinu. Anenu, Anenu, V'yom Kareinu. The seventh Hakafa. Did I skip the sixth? No, I don't think I did. Did I? All right. I'd like to invite everybody, everybody who wears glasses, come on up. Just even reading glasses. Very good. Take the Torah. Here we go. Kadosh v'nora Hoshiana, Rachum v'chanun Hatzlichana, Shomer habrid Anenu, V'yom Kareinu. Anenu, Anenu, V'yom Kareinu. Anenu, Anenu, V'yom Kareinu. Anenu, Anenu, V'yom Kareinu. Anenu, Anenu, V'yom Kareinu. Okay, and there is the Torah. Hold on. Let's sing. V'ha'erinenu v'toratecha v'tahabek libeinu b'mitzvotecha. Hey! V'yachei levavenu v'yahava u'lira et shemecha v'lo nebot. Hay la 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 le'oni kalem v'lo nikashel le'olam ba. Everybody la 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 la. La 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 la. Are you dancing? La 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 la. We could do this on TikTok. La 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 la. There must be some Jewish people doing this stuff on TikTok. Has to be. Okay, now we're going to summon the Chatan Kala. We summon the groom and the bride of the Torah. And they're going to be betrothed to the Torah. And as we complete the reading of one Sefer Torah, and we begin the reading of, we complete the reading of the last book of the Torah, and we begin the reading of the new book of Bereshit. All right? So, I started by first with some kombucha. It's not halacha. You don't have to do that. It's just with permission of the great, mighty, and awesome God, and with permission of the Torah, more precious than fine gold and pearls, I will open my mouth in song and melody and thank and praise the one who dwells in light. I'm going to make them small. For giving us life, sustaining us, and allowing us to rejoice in Simchat Torah. Amod, Amod, Amod. Arise, arise, arise. Give praise to the Creator, and may God give us the privilege to witness our children and grandchildren occupied with the Torah in delight. Yamdu, Yamdu, Yamdu. Chatanim Torah. Let the groom of the Torah arrive. All the guys, or everybody who identifies as guys. It's all good. Come on up here. Very good. Do the blessing. Do the blessing before. Here we go. Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch ata Adonai Notein HaTorah. Read with me as I chant the last portion of the Torah. Yoshua bin Nun, Malei Ruach Chachma, Ki Samach Moshe et Yadav Alav, Vayishma'u Elav B'nei Yisrael, Vayasu Kasher Tziv Adonai et Moshe, V'lo Yakam Navi O B'Yisrael K'Moshe, Asher Yad'o Adonai Panim El Panim, L'chol Chaotot V'Hamoftim, Asher Shalchu Adonai Lasot Ba'eretz Mitzrayim L'Paro L'chol Avadav L'chol Artso L'chol Chayach HaChazaka L'chol Hamora HaGadol Asher Isa Moshe Leinei Kol Yisrael. And this is from the last Torah reading, V'zot HaBracha. Now, Yehoshua, the son of Nun, was filled with the Spirit and wisdom, because Moses had laid his hands upon him. This is the traditional way of conveying smicha, by the way. And the Israelites heeded him. In other words, they listened to him. It's interesting. You see how passing along, just at this time of year, you see how passing along, transitioning power is, this needed to be written out. It needed to be written out in the Torah to understand that an orderly progression of power is the way that it's intended. Look. Okay. Never again did there arise in Israel a prophet like Moses, whom the Lord singled out face to face. Yeah, Moses and God were tight. No doubt about it. For the various signs and portents that the Lord sent him to display in the land of Egypt against Pharaoh and all his courtiers in the whole country, and for all the great might and awesome power that Moses displayed before all of Israel. Let's read the blessing afterwards, guys. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Very good. And now, because we're concluding, we say, Chazak, Chazak, v'nihir chazek. Be strong, and let us find strength in one another. Beautiful lesson, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now we're going to summon the Kalatot, Bereshit, I guess. And with permission from the one who is exalted beyond blessing and song, that would be God. And with permission of this righteous and joyous community gathered here tonight to celebrate Simchat Torah, that would be with your permission, everybody. To conclude and renew the reading of Torah with reverent joy, we call Imdi. Give praise to the Creator, and may God give us privilege to witness our children and grandchildren occupied with Torah with delight. Tamdu, 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 kalot Torah. Let the brides of the Torah arise. Come on up, all the women, or everybody who identifies as a woman, come on up. Great. Let's do the blessing together. Baruchu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamavorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol, Asher mikol amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Oh, that's right, we're reading. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. And now the greatest, the most beautiful poetry in the Torah, in my humble opinion. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz ve'haaretz hayata tohu vavohu v'choshech al pnei tahom ve'ruach Elohim merachefet al pnei hamayim vayomer Elohim yehi or vayhi or vayar Elohim et haor ki tov vayavdel Elohim ben haor uben hachoshech. Very good. Read with me, ladies and gentlemen. When God began to create the heaven and the earth being uniformed and void, with darkness over the surface of the deep, and a wind from God sweeping over the water. By the way, I'm sorry, I know time is short, I just have to point this out. If you notice that first line, when God began to create the heaven and the earth, That's a conservative construct. And basically what it did, instead, in the classic translation is when in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth, all in the past tense. But the problem, the dilemma is that we've also in our tradition assigned 5,782 years to since creation. That's what the New Year says. Now here's the problem. We know that scholarship says we're older than that. So one way out is to say, well, but a year to God can be 1,000 years or 1,000,000 years. Okay, so there's one. But they also, the conservative world translated the beginning. Look, when God began to create the heaven and the earth, that gives us a free pass. That means, of course, when he began, could have been 84 million years ago. And then subsequently we started counting 5,782. So it's interesting, our scholarship and how we work at it to make it relevant and resonant. All right, let's do the blessing after. I need to do the translation because it's just so beautiful. When God began to create the heaven and the earth being unformed and void, with darkness over the surface of the deep, and a wind from God sweeping over the water, God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. And of course, the narrative of the creation myth goes on, and it's just magnificent. Let's do the blessing after the reading. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. All right, calling up the Hagbah and Galila. Okay, here we go. Amy, I know you're not feeling well, but you're lifting up the Torah. Lift up the Torah, very good. And Liz, stop drinking my kombucha. You're going to do a Galila. You're going to wrap the Torah. Here we go. V'zod haTorah asher sam Moshe livnei b'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe. The Torah is wrapped. We're going to do a Misha Berach quickly for those who are ill. Please type in the names of those you'd like me to mention. So anyone who is ill, as their names come up, Amy, of course. And the names should start Anton, Olivia, Rita Gordon, Oren Ben Miriam, Elaine Solomon, Alex Kimmel, Cy Horowitz, Batya Malka Bat Perel Chaya, Nancy Meyerowitz, David Tompkins, Rosalind Nottingham, all right, okay, Leah Wells, Matthew Warshauer, David Tompkins, Nancy Meyerowitz, Tony Reed, Gary Kilkea, Susan Golding, Rachel Bat Baruch HaKohen Masara, Jared Ben Hiram, Rabbi Alan Finkel lost his mother. Give him a virtual hug, please. Jared Ben Hiram. And Amy. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. So, as I might have mentioned before, and everyone else who is typing in names, we're going to send all of our energy, because we're located all around the world. So let's focus for a moment, energy on bringing health to everyone who's ill. Certainly, everyone who's put their names here. We're all connected with those names, and may they all be blessed with a refuah shlema. We need to move into Shmini Atzeret now and do our Yizkor service. So in the Torah we read in Bamidbar, in Parshat Pinchas. Pinchas was a zealot, indeed. But we read, B'yom ha'shemini atzeret haya lachem kol melechet avodah lo ta'asu. On the 8th day, following 7 days of Sukkot, you shall hold a solemn gathering. You shall not do any work. We begin our Yizkor ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. Adam v'tedahehu ben enosh v'tichashvehu Adam lahevel dama uyama kitzei Read with me. Adonai, what are we that you have regard for us? What are we that you are mindful of us? We are like a breath. Our days are as a passing shadow. We come and go like grass, which in the morning shoots up renewed, and in the evening fades and withers. You cause us to revert to dust, saying, Return, O mortal creatures. Would that we were wise, that we understood where we are going. For when we die, we carry nothing away. Our glory does not accompany us. Mark the wholehearted, behold the upright, they shall have peace. Adonai, you redeem the soul of your servants, and none who trust in you shall be desolate. Psalm of David. Adonai is my shepherd. I lack nothing. God makes me lie down in green pastures. God leads me to water in places of repose. God renews my life. God guides me in the right paths as befits God's name. Yea, though I walk through a valley of the deepest darkness, I fear no harm, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You spread a table for me in full view of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My drink is abundant. Only goodness and steadfast love shall pursue me all the days of my life. And I shall dwell in the house of Adonai for many long years. Yesoinai El Hehadi Me'ayin Yavo Ezri Yesainai El Hehadi Me'ayin Yavu Ezri Me'im Adonai Ose Shamayim Va'aretz Ezri Me'im Adonai Ose Shamayim Va'aretz. Please read with me. I turn my eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? My help comes from Adonai, maker of heaven and earth. God will not let your foot give way. Your guardian will not slumber. See, the guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. Adonai is your guardian. Adonai is your protection at your right hand. By day the sun will not strike you, nor the moon by night. Adonai will guard you from all harm. God will guard your life. Adonai will guard your going and your coming, now and forever. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Yizkor service. I'll put that text in front of you. Please recall all those you have lost, all those who have gone from this place to the next, Yizkor. And insert their names at the dots. Yizkor Elohim, may God remember forever all those dear to me who have gone to their eternal rest. May they be at one with the one who is life eternal. May the beauty of their lives shine forevermore, and may my life always bring honor to their memory. I'll now chant the traditional prayer of mourning. El Moleh Rachamim Shochen Babromi Hamatzei Menucha Nechona Tachat Kanfei Hashchina Im Kedoshim Utohorim Zohar Arakia Mazhirim Lenishmor Yakirenu Shelchu Leolamon Balarachamim Yastirem Beseter Kenafav Leolamim Veitzerau Bitzrau Rachagim et Nishmatam Adonai hu nachalatam Ve'anuchu v'shalom al mishkavam Ve'nomar Amen. Fully compassionate God on high, to our loved ones who have entered eternity, grant clear and certain rest with you in the lofty heights of the sacred and the pure, whose brightness shines like the very glow of heaven. Source of mercy, forever enfold them in the embrace of your wings. Secure their souls in eternity. Adonai, they are yours. They will rest in peace. Let's join together and say, Amen. Please respond with, we remember them. In the rising of the sun and in its going down, in the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, in the opening of buds and in the rebirth of spring, in the blueness of the sky and in the warmth of summer, in the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn, in the beginning of the year and when it ends, when we are weary and in need of strength, when we are lost and sick at heart, when we have joys we yearn to share. So long as we live, they too shall live, for they are a part of us, and we remember them. Ladies and gentlemen, we join together in the Mourner's Kaddish. We're also going to include Rabbi Allen's mother. We can say the Kaddish for you if it's not your tradition, because his mom has not been interred yet. She just passed away. But I'll be thinking about her. Let's join together for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'Yit Gadash Shemei Rabbah. B'alma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh. B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mavorach li'alam ulol me'al maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalol. Shemei dekudsha berichu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Da'amiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'al kol yoshvei tevel. V'imru. Amen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our services for this season of festivals, our holidays, and now we're concluding the festival of Sukkot, Shemini Atzeret, Simchat Torah. Although the mainstream Jewish world will still be celebrating tomorrow and Sunday, of course. I want to thank everyone who's attended this evening, and I want to thank all of the rabbis and cantors that helped to lead services throughout this time. Especially, this is such a trying time with the pandemic. But somehow we made it through, right? And I think God willing, it'll just get better. Maybe this year will be a really great year. I would love that. I'm sure you all would too. Let's conclude our service with, well, you know what? I'll make a shehakol, and then we'll sing Adon Olam. We never do that. All right? Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam she'akol niyeh bidvaro. I love that kombucha. Let's sing Adon Olam. Here we go. Oh, and don't forget, while I'm doing this, don't forget our rabbis, Rabbi Deborah, Rabbi Nancy, Rabbi Galit, and Rabbi Karen, all week long. I'll be back next week. We're going to do a Zoom service, not next. We're going to do it the last week of the month. So that'll be cool. I'm still toying with the idea of doing more than one Zoom a month. Don't you guys gang up on me. But I know you'll love it. But certainly the last Shabbat of the month still. Adon Olam. Here we go. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Leit Nasa B'chefzo Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'yacharei kichlot hakol Levado yimloch nora Ve'hu haya והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשילו להכבירה, בלי ראשית בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה, והוא אלי וחי גואלי, בצור חברי בעת צרה, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום אקרא, בידו אפקיד רוחי, בעת תישן ואירה, ואם רוחי גביעתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach. See you next week. God bless you all. Thanks so much for being here. I love you all. And I'm just trying to read Melbourne, Australia. Everybody, be good. I'll see you next time. I might do a concert this week. You never know. Keep your eyes open to Facebook. Bye-bye, everybody.